Hi, I wanted to do another jazz piano short tutorial video. I had some questions in a previous video about reading through a lead sheet, and some of the voicings that I've talked about in the past, you can use those for reading through a lead sheet. This one I'm going to talk about today is a little simpler than those ones. What I call these is thumb drop voicings, and the key to these ones is recognizing the chord progression of a 2-5-1. You're going to see that chord progression a lot, especially in jazz harmony. And just a really quick idea what that means, if we're in the key of C major, C is the 1 chord. If we just go up the scale, D is the 2 chord, 3, 4, 5. The G chord is the 5 chord. So the chord progression of a 2-5-1 would be a D. In this case, if we're going to make them 7 chords, D minor 7, going to G, dominant 7, going to C, major 7. So these thumb drop voicings work like this. We start off with the root of the chord on the bottom, and then the thirds and sevens above that. Those are the two notes that define the quality of the chord. So in the case of C major 7, we'd have E and B, and that would be our chord. D minor 7 would be the same thing. Root on the bottom, third and 7. And then when we get to our G7 chord, because we're doing 2, 5, instead of jumping all the way up to G7, we're going to just get those thirds and sevens of that chord by dropping our thumb down a half step right here. So we get those two notes, our pinky sitting down on the D, that happens to be a chord tone of the G chord anyway, so it ends up sounding good. And then we resolve that back to the 1 chord. So our 2-5-1 is 2, 5, our thumb drop, and then to 1. So if we took this style through a tune like Take the A Train, for instance, I'm going to play through it. It leaves my right hand completely free to either play the melody when you are reading through a lead sheet, or to improvise, and your left hand is covering all the harmony. So we're separating out harmony completely in the left hand, melody in the right hand. So here's what that might sound like. So, it sounds pretty good. Again, like the other voicings I was talking about, it gives you everything that you need in a very simple little 3-note voicing in the left hand. And if you can spot those 2-5-1s, then you can do that little thumb drop move like that, and your left hand doesn't move around very much at all, as you could see when I was playing through the tune. So, another little voicing style for reading through a lead sheet. If you have any questions or want clarification or suggestions for other videos in the future, please leave those in the comments below. I'm going to be posting all these videos on my website at greggoebelmusic.com, and also on my YouTube channel, which there will be a link to that in the description of the video above. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.